Lewis Hamilton has just signed a personal sponsorship deal so massive, so strategically calculated, and so uniquely disruptive that it's sending ripples through the entire Formula One paddock. And the shockwaves are being felt most intensely inside Ferrari. This isn't just another logo slapped onto a race suit. It's not a PR stunt or a simple piece of helmet branding. This is a $9 billion tech company choosing one man, not a team, not a championship leader, but one driver to represent its global ambitions. And that man, of course, is Lewis Hamilton. For those paying close attention, the symbolism of this move is enormous, because what Perplexity AI has just confirmed is something that many within the sport have long suspected. Hamilton isn't just a driver, he's a movement, a brand so strong, so culturally embedded, that it eclipses even the biggest organizations on the grid. And in this case, that includes Ferrari itself. The deal, confirmed just days ago, is with Perplexity, a cutting-edge American AI company valued at nearly $9 billion. Their technology, powered by generative artificial intelligence, has been quietly revolutionizing how people access, process, and query information. In their search for a global ambassador to represent innovation, speed, intelligence, and curiosity, they turned to Formula One, but not to Red Bull, not to McLaren, not to Aston Martin, and not even to Ferrari. Instead, they chose to align directly with Lewis Hamilton as an individual, bypassing the traditional team-first model that has defined F1 sponsorship for decades. According to Perplexity's Vice President of Business, Ryan Foudy, the company evaluated multiple team partnerships, speaking with the likes of Red Bull, Aston Martin, and Williams. But in the end, none of those outfits offered what Hamilton alone could provide: a global cultural presence, brand alignment with excellence, and a reach far beyond the motorsport bubble. In other words, they didn't just want exposure in F1, they wanted Hamilton. Because in 2025, Hamilton is F1's most valuable brand property, with or without titles, wins, or pole positions. And this is where things get delicate. Because while this deal is undeniably a massive win for Hamilton personally, it creates a new and unspoken tension inside Ferrari. This is a team steeped in heritage, structure, and discipline. A team that operates more like a sovereign institution than a modern brand. Ferrari is not built around individuals. It is built around the red car, the badge, the Scuderia. Everything else is secondary, but now they have within their ranks a driver whose commercial value is becoming visibly independent of the team's results. And that shifts the balance in subtle but important ways. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to stay up to date with all the latest F1 news, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update. From the outside, it might not look like much has changed. The Perplexity logo will appear on Hamilton's helmet. There will be some shared content on social media, perhaps a campaign or two. But internally, this deal sends a very clear message. Hamilton is not just part of Ferrari. He is also a brand operating alongside it, with his own revenue streams, his own partners, and his own media ecosystem. That's something no other Ferrari driver has had to navigate, and certainly not Charles Leclerc. Leclerc has, until now, been the undisputed face of Ferrari, the loyal star, the golden boy, the driver who's lived through rebuild after rebuild, always staying patient, always being the first to defend the team in tough times. He's talented, composed, and increasingly experienced. But what he doesn't have, at least not yet, is this level of commercial gravity. He hasn't had $9 billion companies choosing to build global branding strategies around him. He hasn't been asked to headline AI startups aiming to become the next Google. Hamilton's cultural crossover power, that philosophy is being tested like never before. Can Ferrari allow a driver to dominate the spotlight, even if it's beneficial to their visibility? Or will the old instincts resurface, the ones that prefer control, hierarchy, and image consistency? All of this comes at a crucial time. Ferrari is already facing questions about its development pace, team leadership, and driver harmony. Leclerc has been vocal about the car's limitations. Hamilton has openly criticized strategy and car balance. And with new upgrades arriving at Imola and more pressure building on Fred Vasseur, the last thing the team needs is internal imbalance, perceived or real. This sponsorship deal, as lucrative and high-profile as it may be, adds another layer to that pressure. Hamilton is no longer just the seven-time champion trying to adapt to a tricky new car. He's also the centerpiece of a multi-billion-dollar tech company's global marketing campaign. He is the brand. And for Ferrari, that might be both a blessing and a challenge. Because if the team delivers, if the upgrades work and the results come, this becomes a marketing juggernaut for everyone involved. But if Ferrari continues to stumble and Leclerc keeps outperforming Hamilton on the stopwatch, then the internal optics could become more complicated. A superstar driver winning off the track but struggling on it, while his teammate quietly delivers better results. That narrative could wear thin very quickly. And so for Hamilton, for Ferrari, and for Leclerc, this deal changes the dynamic. It raises the stakes. It magnifies every result. And it reinforces the fact that in Formula One, performance is only half the battle. Influence is the other half. And right now, no one in the sport plays that game better than Lewis Hamilton. Let us know in the comments what you think of Hamilton's deal with perplexity. Is this a smart move that lifts the whole team? Or does it risk unbalancing Ferrari's carefully controlled ecosystem? Do you think Leclerc is quietly frustrated? Or is this just business as usual in the modern age of F1? Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed this breakdown. Subscribe for more in-depth Formula One content every day, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Because in 2025, the real race isn't just on the track, it's also being fought behind the scenes, one headline at a time.